Hello, it is Sunday, and it is time for my mental health vlog. um, Last week was hard, and I apologize for not having a full vlog. It was a really tough weekend to get through. But this week was a little bit better. Worked on a project at work. My boss is gone for vacation this week, and I didn't really get a whole lot of direction on the project. So I spent most of my time wondering if I was doing it right or not, because it's completely foreign to me. And I know eventually I'll learn the stuff and I'll figure out my job, but it's stressful and you want to make a good impression. You want to seem competent, that you know how to do what they expect you to do, but you just don't. And it's like even the instructions are foreign and Greek. So I'll learn it. I'll get it figured out. It's just going to take some time. I mean, this job is not an easy job. Um, and it's going to take me learning a whole bunch of new stuff in a very short period of time, unfortunately, because a couple of the responsibilities I'm taking on, the person who does them now is retiring at the end of the month. So I've been spending a lot of time with her and in meetings and reviewing materials and things like that. But it's stressful to think that that resource won't be there in a couple of weeks, because that's literally just a couple of weeks away. So my boss returns from vacation this week, so we'll go over the project that she gave me and hope for the best. She'll either be impressed that I figured it out, or she will know where I need more guidance. So, so that's work. My ex and my son and my ex's boyfriend got settled into their new apartment. I haven't seen it. I'm not sure I will ever see it, which is weird to think of. I did ask my son to take pictures of his room when they get it set up, just so I can see it. I'd like to see it. He seems to like it. He seems to be adjusting okay. There were some misbehaving issues this week, but I told my ex, I'm like, cut him a little slack. He's had a very traumatic event. So just go easy on him. But he did lose video games and iPad time this week. So when he came over on Friday night, we got pizza because that's what he wanted. He used to want Subway all the time. Now all he ever wants is pizza. I swear, that boy eats like a raccoon. We played some Uno. He got frustrated when he lost. We had a discussion about being a sore loser, which we've had to have a lot with him. But again, I'm cutting him some slack because he's going through some stuff right now. Maybe he doesn't know how to process it. And then we played some Go Fish. And then we watched a movie called Galaxy Quest, which my boyfriend wanted us to watch, which is, I don't even know when it came out. It had to have been, it's got to be more than 10 years old. Just interesting movie. But my son was kind of like halfway through it. He's like, I'm kind of bored with this. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but this is what we're watching. And then like 5 minutes later, he was laughing and making comments on one of the characters that he connected with and really liked. So I'm like, you know what, dude, you can survive without an iPad. So he enjoyed it. One of the best parts was I was sitting on the couch, and he was sitting on the couch, and he snuggled up into me. He hasn't done that in a while. And I don't know if it's because I haven't made myself available to do that for him, or he just hasn't wanted to, but he did that, and that felt really good. It warmed my heart. Really enjoyed spending time with him this weekend. On Saturday, we ran some errands and we went to eat lunch, and we had to convince him that it was okay to eat on the patio. He's very concerned about COVID. So we had to talk to him, like letting him know it's okay. We're going to sit on the patio. We'll be far away from people. So eventually, he understood that I'm not going to do anything to put him in harm's way. And we went and we sat, and of course the food was too hot, so we never ate it. I made him take a couple of bites. You have to. You just have to with kids sometimes. But we packed it up and he took it home. Meeting was good on Thursday. I am leading my meetings for June, so I have to come up with a topic each week to discuss and talk about. So this week, the topic that I brought up was self-speak. How we talk to ourselves, how we think about ourselves. And it's so easy for us to be so down on ourselves. And one of the things I talked about a while ago is talk to yourself like you're talking to someone you love. And that's hard for a lot of people. And last week I had a really hard time with that. I was talking very negatively to myself. I was having, a hard time feeling like a failure at work. I was having a hard time feeling like I failed my son because of this move. I was having a hard time feeling like a failure because of some financial issues. And I really was hard on myself. And I talked down to myself a lot. And can't do that. This world is hard enough on us. We have to be kinder to ourselves. We absolutely should be kinder to each other, but we have to be kinder to ourselves. One of the things I keep thinking about is the serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Most people know this prayer, especially if you're involved in the 12 Steps program. I've been using that a lot. I've been reminding myself of that a lot. Was accepting the things I cannot change. Finding serenity and peace in that. Which again is not easy to do. And then having the wisdom to know what you can and can't change is also really important. Because there's a lot going on where I could have changed things in the past, but I can't change them now. And there's no point in getting really upset about things you can't change. That may suck, but you can't change them. You just gotta find a way to live with them, move past them. Some good news this week is my boyfriend and I celebrated our 1-year anniversary from our first date, which doesn't seem like it's been a year, but time during COVID was weird. There were some times when I was with him where it felt like we'd been together for years, and but at the same time we reach our 1-year milestone, and I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. We got each other flowers, and so we got each other some gifts, which were really, dog, sharp nails. We got each other some really special gifts. He put together this really pretty book for me that's just kind of like an animation of all the reasons that I love you and all the things I love about you, and that was really special, and it meant a lot to me. And then a really pretty bear picture he got me for... I'm running out of wall, so I'm not sure where it's going to go yet, but I'll find a place for it. The theme in my bedroom is bears, so... and then last night we went to a really nice dinner, and had some really good food. He's not able to eat a whole lot right now, but he was able to enjoy all of the things that dinner had to offer. And then we went for a walk around City Center, and came home and I fell asleep on the couch. We tried to watch a movie. I've been really sleepy this weekend. I think my body's just tired of all the stress I'm putting it under and all the stuff I'm going through in my head. On another personal note, we've made some really good strides with our physical relationship. I'm finding that I'm frequently being able to get past my anorexia, and he has found ways to manage some of the issues that he was dealing with. So things are finally starting to come together in our physical relationship, which have been very nice. It's very nice to be able to have that connection together. So that's it. I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Pride. June is Pride Month. And be proud of yourself, regardless of what's going on, whatever your identity is in life. Just be proud of who you are and what you've gone through and what you've come to be. Reward yourself. Speak well of yourself. Check on your friends. Tell them you said hi. Take them to dinner. You can go out now, as long as you're vaccinated. Check on your family. Make sure they're well. Remind them that you love them. I'm going to see mine in a couple of weeks. I'm pretty excited about that. My parents are celebrating their 50th anniversary. It's crazy. Can't believe my mom hasn't killed my dad yet. And of course, self-care is important. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're speaking well of yourself. You've got to be nicer to yourself because no one else is going to do it. I love you guys. I will check in with you next week.